Hey guys, it's Tia and I'm back with a video. So this video that I did was requested. One of my followers on my page had said they wanted to see my everyday face routine. So this is my everyday face routine. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Literally probably takes me anywhere 5 to 10 minutes to do. I don't have much time to do my makeup anymore like I used to, where it used to take me an hour. I literally have had to cut down. So it's really easy. In the video, I didn't do my eyebrows. I did put my eyebrows on afterwards, but I can do a different video for just showing how I do my eyebrows. But this is pretty much just get up and go makeup to be able to cover my flaws, still give me a little bit of color, and still have me looking decent, not tired, and I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this. Basically, not have me look like a zombie and I just rolled out of bed, because that's how I feel a lot of times. So this helps a lot with that. Again, it only takes me about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It helps quite a bit. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And all the products that I've used in this video, they'll go ahead and be listed in the link below. But yeah, again, like I said, if you want to see how I got this wonderful face, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Thanks, guys. So this is me with no makeup on. So for my everyday face that I kind of do, because I'm a mom and I only have a limited time of how I can do my face, right now I've usually have just been doing concealer, and I've been kind of putting a little bit more on under my eyes and bringing that down over my face to conceal. So what I do for just my everyday is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a primer on first. And the primer that I'm going to use is going to be the Porefessional by Benefit. And so what I do is I just go ahead and I put a little bit in between my fingers, probably about that much. And then I'm going to go ahead and just rub it around and kind of get it. And then I'm going to pat it into my face. Now, before doing this, I've already put on my moisturizer and I've already put on some self-tanner. The moisturizer that I've been using right now, because after being pregnant, I don't know what happened. During pregnancy, I had the best skin ever. I hardly ever broke out. My skin wasn't dry. It was just it was so smooth, so nice. And then after having Grayson, my skin is so dry and sensitive. So what I've been using to moisturize is, there's a line called Artistry. I do use that, or I have been using CeraVe. So I've been using both of them. So I've been doing that, and then what I'll do is I'll put my Saint-Tropez self-tanner on, because I haven't been tanning in the beds anymore. So I use the Saint-Tropez mousse, and I put that on everywhere and my face just to give me some color. And so the reason I'm patting this in instead of more like wiping motions is because I want it to sink into my skin and into my pores rather than just wiping it off. So as you can see, this is me again, like I said, bare face. Yes, I do have blemishes. I have a nice one right there. I have a cold sore right here. I don't want to hear it about, oh my gosh, disgusting, she has herpes. Lots of people get cold sores. Get over it. It is what it is. This is caused by stress. It's caused by motherhood, and it's a herp. Oh well. So now that I have my primer on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my concealer. I have a couple concealers that I use just for my everyday concealer, though, for how I do my face. I use the Glamoflauge by Hard Candy. I love this stuff. It is amazing. This is my go-to concealer. It's heavy duty, and I don't even know how else to explain it other than, yes, it's heavy duty. It's the best concealer, I think, out there for a drugstore product. And this has lasted me quite some time. I do believe that you can get Hard Candy only at your local Walmart. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze them out on my finger. And I'm just going to pat it under my eyes. So that's quite a bit there. I'm going to get a little bit more, and the same thing, just pat it under my eyes. Now I'm not even going to put it on my trouble spots yet. I'm going to take the rest and I'm going to rub it between my fingers and just kind of pat under my eyes. Kind of get it to settle in and kind of bring it in down like a triangle motion. And then just kind of after I do that under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit my spots. I don't need a lot on my trouble spots because this stuff is heavy duty, and so. And then just kind of rub it around. Bring it on my eye. This is the best kind of concealer too if you want to use it for a concealer and for a foundation. Especially for moms out there that only have not very much time to get ready. That didn't make sense. They don't have very much time to get ready. It just helps so much, and it can be used and it covers really well. So once I have that all done, obviously you can see I have a bunch still. I'm going to take my MAC 190 brush. It's just a flat foundation brush. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pat in. Now you want to pat in, you don't want to swipe. You want to pat because you don't want it to crease, you don't want it to wipe off, and you want it to get into those lines and cover. So I'm just kind of bringing down and patting. My skin is really dry after having Grayson, and so anytime I use a setting powder under there, it just basically just gets really dry and cracks. There's a number of them you can use. Some people, to set their under eye concealer, they like to use the Makeup Forever HD powder. This stuff, to be honest, I really don't like too much. It doesn't settle very good, and so like when you go out into light, you have like this nice white mark. So yeah, I don't like that. I really like to be bright under there. So there's other powders that I use, but they just don't make me as bright as I want. So and the powder that I have been using right now is just the True Match L'Oreal powder. And this is a drugstore one. I really like this. Right now I'm in the color Warm. So I just go ahead and do that, and I just take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and basically just pat it on. And again, I'm not like swiping or anything, I'm just patting into the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my MAC Powder Light Plus, and I'm going to just go ahead and take this Real Technique stippling brush, and I'm just going to put that in the powder and just pat under my eye like so. And again, this is just an everyday look. It's not a look that I would wear to go out. That would have a more highlighted eye and a more contour. So once I have that, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my bronzer. So the type of bronzer that I'm going to use, there's two that I use. One that I really like to do my contour, that is Hoola by Benefit. And I really love this stuff. I've actually hit pan on it. It's just a really nice, deep, dark brown. So I go ahead and I take that with my angled brush from MAC. This is MAC 166. And I just go ahead and I'm going to do where my cheekbones are at. And I'm going to start out by the hairline because that's where I want the most product at. And this is basically, you can do this with bronzer or you can do this with a contour powder. This basically, we want to put the darker part on the shadows, so anything that the light hits against or that the sun would hit to create this. So as you can see, this is contoured. This is not. You can see how this cheek looks a little bit more chiseled. And again, you can do this with the bronzer too if you want to. And this is just a really fast face. I don't do much like I used to. I remember it used to take me forever to do my makeup, but now I kind of improvise. And then I'm going to also take it on my hairline. So we have that. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to put on my blush. The blush that I've been using quite a bit right now is Gingerly by MAC. So I go ahead and I take this blush brush by Real Techniques. And these Real Technique brushes you can get at Ulta, or you can get online. I haven't seen them anywhere else, but these are really, really, really soft brushes. I'm just going to go ahead and take that, put it on my cheek. Some people smile, you can do whatever. Smile, fish face, whatever tickles your fancy. So that's pretty much it. That is all I do for my everyday face. I don't even do my eyes. I don't do any of that. This is pretty much all that I do for just being a mom and going out. It's really easy. It's really simple. It covers good. So yeah, if you want to do little extra steps, you can go ahead and do your eyebrows. You can do your eyes, but this is all I do. Concealer, blush, powder, contour, and that's it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you next time.